everybody, it is Tuesday, May 12th, and I'm going to be going over today's workout. It is two parts. The first part is going to be every minute on the minute for 10 minutes, so basically 10 sets of 6 ground to overhead, 6 squats, 6 rows, and 6 alternating RDLs. If we have a plate, we're going to be doing these with a 45 or 25 pound plate. If we have a kettlebell or dumbbell, we'll be doing it with our kettlebell or dumbbell, getting somewhere around that same weight of 45 to 50 and 25 to 35. So that's the first part. The second part is a 4-time workout. It's going to be 50 push press, 25 sprawls, and then 50 deadlifts. However, every minute you will complete 8 jumping lunges. They'll be alternating, so 4 on each leg. And that is 4 times, just trying to get through that as fast as we can. The weight for the push press is going to be light. If we have a barbell, it's going to be 45 or 35, so an empty barbell. If we have a dumbbell, maybe it's a single dumbbell, we can alternate arms. We're still just going to go for 50 total reps. And then the sprawls, 25, and the deadlifts will be 50. If we have a barbell, we can go 135, 85 for our weight. If we have a dumbbell or kettlebell, then we can go with 2 if we have 2, or 1 heavier one as a single. So that's going to be the workout, y'all. We're going to start off with a little warm-up. We did a lot of running yesterday. Let's go ahead and hit a nice long lunge, sending that knee forward and getting into this hip. We're going to hold this, kind of move around and explore for about 20 seconds. And then we'll come on out of that and switch sides, bring that other leg up, sit down into that, move around, 20 seconds here. And then once we've done that, we're going to bring that foot back up and we're going to hit that bootstrapper squat, sitting all the way down, and then pressing the butt back up into the air. Go ahead and give me 10 of those bootstrapper squats. And once you've done 10 of those, we're going to go ahead and lay on the ground. From here, we're going to lay flat on our back. We're going to keep our legs straight, and we're going to go 10 straight leg raises. And once you've done one side, go ahead and do the other side. And after you've done that, we're going to go iron cross. So you're going to take that opposite foot towards that opposite hand. Go ahead and give me 5 on each side. And then once you've done that, we're going to flip it on over into that scorpion, going opposite leg towards opposite arm. Give me 5 on each side. And then we will roll it back over, bringing those feet in towards our butt. We're going to drive up and knock out 15 glute bridges. After you've done your glute bridges, we're going to come up into that dead bug position, and we're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg, dropping out away from each other, maintaining that hollow body. We're going to get 10 of these on each side. And then once we've done that, we're going to flip it on over into that tabletop position, and we're going to go 10 each side bird dogs, bringing that opposite arm towards that opposite elbow. 10 reps there, and then 10 reps on the other side. And then once we've done that, let's bring this up to our feet. So for the next one, we're going to inchworm out, loading those shoulders, and then we're actually going to do a sprawl. We're going to jump our feet up to our hands. So from here, going to inchworm out, load up my shoulders. Once I get to that solid plank position, jump my feet up to my hands. We're going to go through 10 of those. Once you've completed 10 of those, we're going to go ahead and grab the weight we plan to use for part A. Okay, so that's either going to be a plate or a kettlebell. I'm going to show you on a plate. So from here, we're going to start off with a little warm up. We're going to do some RDLs. So we're going to hinge the butt back, tap the ground, stand nice and tall. If you have a kettlebell, same thing. Hinge, tap the ground. We're going to go 10 reps. Once you have done 10 reps, we're going to take that object, hold it in nice and tight to our body, and we're going to go 10 squats. Once you finish 10 squats, we're going to hinge over, and we're going to do a bent over row. And then once you've done that bent over row, we're going to press that weight overhead, and we're going to march in place for 20 steps. If you have a kettlebell, you can do a single arm march for 10, and then switch and give me 10 with the other side. All right, now once we've done that, we should be pretty warmed up and able to talk about that part A. Part A, every minute, all right? It's gonna start off with this. We have 6 reps of everything. We're gonna go ground to overhead. So you're gonna take that plate from the ground, open up those hips, punch straight overhead, 6 reps there. After the 6th rep, you're gonna hold it close to your body. You're gonna knock out 6 squats. After those 6 squats, you're gonna hinge over, 6 rows. And then after that, we're gonna go alternating RDL. So you're gonna hinge, tap, 3 on each leg, 6 total. Okay, every minute on the minute. So it's gonna be a lot of reps. Once you finish with that, let's say you've got not a plate, but a different object, a kettlebell or a dumbbell. Same thing here. We're gonna go ground to overhead. You can do snatches, or we can go into Russian swings. All right, so going from the hang to overhead. Once we finish with that, in the goblet position, knocking out those squats. And then for the rows, depending on how heavy, you can go single arm, switching those up, and then alternating RDLs, holding, hinging, 3 on each leg. All right, so that's with a plate and with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. For part 2, we have 4 time. 4 time, we're gonna do 50 push press, 25 sprawls, 50 deadlifts. Every minute, we're gonna complete those 8 jumping lunges. So let's talk about the jumping lunges first. So when we're here, our knees on the ground, we're gonna jump, switch in the air, and just barely tap that knee to the floor, okay? We'll be doing 4 on each leg, which will be a total of 8. If we do not wanna jump today, we can do a step back lunge, all right, for 8 reps, 4 on each leg. And if we do not want to do that, we can even do some step ups. So if you have something you can step up onto, we'll be doing 8 step ups, okay? So let's talk about push press today. So if you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, it's gonna be a shallow dip with the legs and drive overhead. Dip, drive, dip, drive. Now this is a push press, so we're not gonna be doing a push jerk. If you have a barbell, it's gonna be an empty barbell. Gonna clean into that position. Same thing, dip, drive, pressing that head through the top, finishing in a nice straight line. All right, keeping that rib cage tucked in and that core nice and tight. 50 of that. Then we have our sprawls, all right? Our sprawls are gonna be that half burpee. So basically we're going into that plank position and we're jumping our feet up, stand. Jump the feet back, jump the feet up, stand. All right, so you have 25 of those. And then we got deadlifts, all right? For the weight today, if you have a barbell, we'll be loading that bar up. 85 for the ladies, 135 for the fellas, or something that is gonna be nice and light for you. We have 50 reps here, and what we're focused on is really hinging that butt back, tapping the ground and standing nice and strong, okay? So once you're here, chest over, stand, hinge that butt back, tap, right into the next rep. You wanna break this up in an intelligent way, right? We do not wanna try and hold on to the barbell for all 50 deadlifts. So maybe it's 10s at a time. If you've really got a great deadlift, maybe it's 20. That would be on the high end, all right? So let's say that we have a dumbbell or kettlebell to work with today. For our push press, again, we can switch, do a certain amount on one side, switch to the other side until we have reached 50. Our sprawls will be the same. Deadlifts, if you have 2, we can do a double dumbbell or kettlebell deadlift, or we can switch that to the middle, hinge, and keep it square, all right? So if we are doing this with a dumbbell or kettlebell, be sure not to turn these into the RDLs that we did earlier. We wanna make it more traditional by bending the knees just a little bit more, okay? And we're focusing on pressing that ground away from us, keeping a nice solid position throughout the entire time. So that is a 4-time workout, 50, 25, 50, and every minute we are doing 8 jumping lunges. So lots to get through today, y'all. Let's have a good Tuesday.